Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Rodeo Room Show. And YouTube is constantly changing things. They're trying to improve the use of YouTube by the producers and the viewers. And quite often they break something that was working in their attempts to make it more user-friendly, shall we say. Well, I've had several occasions over the years where comments have been basically broken. I had several bouts where I wasn't getting notification of comments. Now, typically, as a producer of a YouTube channel, you get notifications via email that somebody has left a comment so that you can, in a timely fashion, respond to their comments, which I like to try to get responses within 24 hours. And in the past, a couple of times that process is broken. I've not gotten any notifications, and the only way I found out was, like, hey, I haven't gotten any comments in 24 hours, and that's not normal. And then I found all these comments out there that I manually had to go find and respond to. And then they finally fixed it again. Well, I have, another problem. And it's kind of intermittent, and I see it different ways, in that I'm now, or have been for a while, getting comments stuck in the YouTube spam folder. YouTube actually, through some algorithm or something, determines whether a comment is a spam or not. Now, one thing that will happen most often is if you put a link in your comment to a web page, it will mark that as spam. And then the way I see it normally is I get another comment and via an email, and I click on it to go respond on that particular video to that comment. And I will see above that, let me see if I can show you one. Let me see. Let's just go to my video manager, and we'll pick out a video that's had quite a few comments. Oh, so let's just see if that one has the case. Okay, then down here it eventually will load the comments. And then,
hey, thanks for stopping by.
All right, shut up. And then what it will do is right up here above the comments, it will have in a blue box, it will have something to the effect that there are pending comments that you need to review, which means they're stuck in a spam folder that YouTube puts them in. And you have to go to that, and you have to, look at the comment and see if you want to accept it. 99% of the time, I'll accept it, because usually they are links, or they contain a link, and the link is a good link. Sometimes, or not very often, very seldom, are the comments that are marked spam really spam. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen one that was really spam. Well, I've seen a couple over the years. Well, this morning I started going through my emails, and there's a bunch of comments on these recent videos that I posted. And sure enough, when I went to reply to one of the comments, there was that blue box up there that says there's comments that you need to review, which means they're not posted down below there, down here under the comments. They're held in this folder. So I went to that folder, and I saw the one comment. And then above it, it tells you, it's got a little box, and it says how many spams there are waiting for approval. And this morning, I saw physically down below it one spam. but yet up in the box it said there are 10 spams. Well, it wouldn't show me the 10 spams. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and approve this one. And it was where somebody was responding to my help request for a record program, and they said, here's one you can use and here's a link to it. So I checked the link was okay, so I tried to approve it. The approve box was grayed out. I couldn't approve it. I couldn't do anything with it. So I'm like, well, I'm looking at my emails on one computer and I'm doing my shows on another computer. Let me go down to my workshop and look at those spams and see if maybe I can get it to work down there. Well, lo and behold, not only did that page that showed the spams that they had marked and options for the spam, not only did it look different, but I was able to respond and approve the spams. Now, some of the spams were a month old. So this problem's been going on for at least a month. So there was 25 spams, or 25 comments that were marked spam. So I went through and I approved, I think, most of them. There was one that was really a spam. And now the problem is I don't have a way of going back easily and finding those comments so that I can reply to them. Because unfortunately I didn't note which show the comment was for. So I apologize if you made a comment and I didn't respond, because I typically try to respond to each and every comment that's a legitimate comment. And once again, some of them are falling through the crack. In this case, they're getting marked as spam. Now, I would say 30% of the ones that were in that list of 25 didn't have a link. So I don't know why they were marked spam. I don't know why. The other majority of them did have a link, and that's why YouTube caught them and marked them spam. That's just something that's almost automatic. If you make a comment and you put in a link, about 75% of the time it'll mark it as spam. Not all the time, but about 75% of the time it'll mark it as spam. So I just wanted to try to explain to you that, once again, I'm having, and maybe other people are having, problems with comments and getting them marked as spam. And I think if they're marked as spam, I don't get a notification that they've been posted. So I don't even know about it. And the only way I know about it is if I do get another email about another comment on that particular show. When I go to respond to that comment, I'll get that little blue box which tells me there are comments that I need to do something with. For instance, they're marked as spam. So bear with me. They'll get it fixed again like they've had in the past, and we'll keep it going. And I really, really, really depend on comments. I mean, that's one of the basic reasons that I'm doing these shows, is to get communications between myself and my viewers and other viewers, and share the information that's out there. So I'm sorry I babbled so much, but I just wanted, I'm a little upset this morning about this situation, because if you had made a comment and I didn't respond, you go, well, this guy's not very responsive. And I'm sorry, I want to respond to your comments, and I love your comments. So have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.